If I like the event, I really liked the event. I really enjoyed it. There were many interesting speakers, and I got to know a lot of new insights on tech that I usually don't get. So which country will have a better balance of freedom and security? I would think that China will come worse at the freedom thing because they really focus on security. And the US also has a huge law enforcement apparatus, and they have a lot of companies there. So they're going to abuse it. It is too easy for them. But in Europe, we don't have the tech here. And so we're going to buy the tech from someone else and just apply it to different places. And I think over time, I mean, the potential for abuse in Europe will be lower. So maybe we'll get the most useful parts, maybe police surveillance and something like that. We won't get the whole package, so I guess Europe will come up. I think it's perfectly possible for the government to make some quotas for people for recycling or using the car or just measure the carbon footprint of every citizen. It's not possible now, but give it 5-10 years, and yeah, I think it's possible. Will it be done? I don't know. I don't quite like the idea. I think it's pretty scary that the government controls how many kilometers you drive in your car, or stuff like that. But yeah, I just see it's happening. Correct. The way that China is framing it in a way that they're using the problems they have, so lack of social trust. So they're saying it's to improve that, and people agree with that. People in Europe do like the environment, so the government could use the excuse of recycling and then set up the system and over time just change it or use it for other purposes. Yeah, I do see it happening. If China is becoming too safe, well, I moved to China after living in Japan for many years. And one of the things I liked more about China than Japan was exactly that. Japan is just too safe. It's too sanitized, nothing ever happens. It's boring in a good way, but it's boring anyway. And yeah, China is moving that direction. That's absolutely happening. All Chinese people hate Japan. It's funny. And I always tell them that, your country is moving in that direction. They're just doing exactly the same that Japan is.